You guys give it up for Colin Nelson.
Keep it going for Zach Slusher, everybody, come on. It's my youngest son. It's my oldest boy. Guys, nobody's ever followed up the phrase, hold my beer and watch this, with the phrase, because I'm about to come in it? Is that a joke, just pointing that out? When I was a young man, anybody here like to drink liquids? One person? Fuck you, most of you are drinking. Don't lie to me. This is about honesty. We're building a relationship here. Who's out here drinking liquids? Much better. Tip your bartender. One of my favorite liquids to drink before I discovered booze when I was a young man was green apple Gatorade, but they discontinued it in 1998. Now, in 1998, I was an 8-year-old boy, and I didn't necessarily have an understanding of supply and demand or how capitalism works or any of that shit. So I asked my dear, kind mother, Mom, why do they not have green apple Gatorade anymore? And my dear, sweet, kind mother, without missing a beat, with a completely straight face, just says, oh, Michael Jordan drank all of it. Now, being the naturally inquisitive young boys at the time, I just accepted it as outright fact and proceeded to resent him until I was 21. I didn't know why I resented him for most of that time until I realized, oh, it's because he drank all the green... Oh, wait, no, he couldn't have possibly drank all the green apple Gatorade. But I don't want to let go of that resentment. I want to fucking hold on to that shit because that's way more fun and I'm a petty man. I want to think that in the mid to late 90s, Michael Jordan himself went into every single grocery store, gas station in the United States, Canada, parts of the UK that sold green apple Gatorade, drank every last ounce of it, ate every single ingredient they used to make green apple Gatorade. He went down to South America and ate a whole forest of trees that they grind down to make green dye number 5. He had to go to a Pizza Hut in 97 where they had it on tap and fucking take a funnel and lean back underneath the thing, which is really hard for him because he's really tall and he's a very, very thirsty boy. But just stick a funnel in his mouth and push the little lever and just drain every single ounce of syrup they have in that bag and stare an employee down and say, I'm the best in the game. Don't ever doubt me again. Get me another bag. And they get him another bag. And he proceeds to once more lean underneath the tap for that shit, drain another bag. Then he has to leave to play basketball because he still has his job. So he just uses his basketball money to pay one of the employees to continue drinking all of this green apple Gatorade for him. He's the best in the game. Don't ever doubt him again. Oh. Jesus Christ, I hate that bit. I love Prince, though. It's a fucked up year. Prince died this year. That's not a good thing, but I think it's not really surprising. My favorite Prince song is Little Red Corvette, because there's a line in that song verbatim that is, I must have been dumb because he had a pocket full of horses, Trojans, some of them used. Prince was fucking people with pockets full of used condoms. How the fuck do you even find out somebody has a pocket full of used condoms? Are they proud? Is it a trophy to them? Like they just throw it on the bar table with a wet slap? And you still go home with somebody who's got a pocket full of used condoms? Jesus Christ, some of them are used. It's fucking disgusting. I love the South. I grew up in Chicago, which is neat. A lot of you might not know this. Chicago has a huge gang problem. Did you hear about that shit? It was in the news at one point. And there's this weird fucking gang that permeates every corner of the city. There's a lot of like murders and kidnappings, robberies, all that shit. And it's weird moving down here. I moved down here June of 2015 to see that you guys have a branch of the same gang. We call them the police. But I really thought it would be a lot worse. Like I'd never been to fucking Arkansas except like driving through it or traveling through it or some shit. And I thought that, oh man, it's gonna suck down there. Everybody's gonna be fucking stupid. They're gonna be trading the town tooth around. I'll get it on Wednesdays and some shit like that. But no, I fucking love Fayetteville. This city fucking kicks ass. The people here are super cool, real liberal, very educated populace to an extent. So I removed all of my anti-Southern biases. I'm like, oh no, this is the South. And then I left town for a little bit, and every single one of them was confirmed. I went down to Little Rock, and on the way back, I went down to see a concert. On the way back, we stopped at a gas station where they had 2 crock pots full of 2 different flavors of boiled peanuts, which is not even this part of the fucking South. That's Georgia. and just a bag of chips or something that just said wash pot style fat back hard pork cracklings, and I have no clue what any of that shit fucking means. I have asked dozens of people what the fuck wash pot style fat back hard pork cracklings are, and everybody that's had them just says, oh, they're not very good. Thank you. Wow, that's fucking great. I just need to go to like the fucking racism capital of the U.S., Harrison, Arkansas, and just find the dumbest idiot there and just be like, what are wash pot style fat back hard pork cracklings? Oh, wash pot style broad tooth pork back fin dimbo do bug tooth broad back fart pork dash buck hard pork cracklings. Oh, that's exactly what they are. They're not good, and that guy's happier than me. That guy's happier than I will ever be. He's perfectly content fucking going on down and Creech's truck down to the Shuckies and borrowing the town tooth. Lord willing, I don't swallow the town tooth while I'm eating my chicken sandwich. I'll have to work in the tree mine for decades like my daddy done did. What to pay off the town tooth? And I don't trust no man what's different than me, and he's fine with that. He eats at Red Lobster. There's three things I love: my country, Wednesdays, because that's the day I got the town tooth, and Thursday mornings, because I ain't got to get the town tooth back till 1 p.m. This is fucking fantastic though. Yeah, I went to college. I went to film school. I'm doing nothing with it, but no, I spent $70,000 watching RoboCop for 2 years. It was cool. But I did, for screenwriting class, I had to write a script, like a truncated, like half episode of a previously existing sitcom. So I did an episode of Home Improvement. Did you guys ever watch that show? I did a short episode of Home Improvement that was the second episode in a two-parter in which Jonathan Taylor Thomas's character was hit by a bus. So I wrote the episode where they are grieving their very freshly dead son, who was never explicitly named. He was always referred to as Jonathan Taylor Thomas's character, because I'm not going to do my fucking research. Fuck that show. It was terrible. But I still had to write it in the voice of this shit, like, oh, Jill, what are we gonna do? Tim, I don't know what we're gonna do about the finances. Jill, our son is dead. Don't worry about money right now, I got my show. And this goes on for several pages. What are we gonna tell the other kids? I'm gonna go build a car about it. So we get to the climax halfway through, and they're filming an episode of Tool Time. You know, guess what, everybody? It's time for tools, or whatever the fuck they say. And you know, Tim Allen, the Tool Time man, Taylor, fucks up, saws a table in half, and Al Borland's just, oh, I don't think so, Tim. Fuck you, Al! My son is dead. You don't tell me how to do my job. I'm Tim. I'm the tool man. I'm time. It's my time for tools. I'm Tim. I am Tim. I'm time. For 7 pages. I got a B+. I'm writing a script currently, though. It's an action thriller about a man on a quest for revenge who occasionally stops at gas stations and McDonald's, and Waffle Houses and Taco Bells and other places. I'm just listing places while I catch my breath. I don't know, Denny's, I'm sure, and he just orders cups of ice to chew on, you know, keep himself hydrated. I'm gonna call it Hungry for Just Ice. And if that doesn't work, I'm gonna just do what everybody else that fucking failed school, well, fucking dropped out. I'm just gonna go out and shoot porn. I mean, not be in it, like, fucking, like, this is terrible, but, like, this gets worse, man. It's all downhill from here. Like, you think this dick is better than this? It only can be. I'm disgusting. But, no, be on the other side of the camera. Try to raise this shit to, like, the level of valid art. I want to get real fucking avant-garde with this shit. I want to make porn that people can't even jack off to. Not like clown porn or, like, super weird, like, knee pad fetish shit. That exists, and people definitely come about it. I want to make shit like POV porn from the perspective of the actress's extremely disappointed parents. Just one of her old scenes on a laptop, and the camera just pans left to right, and you just hear, God damn it. Pans even further right, and there's just a crying old woman. This is your fault, Greg. Turned 26 not too long ago. Woo! Actually, I turned 26 2 months ago. Don't woo about that. Also, don't woo about that in general. It's not an accomplishment. Oh, I've continued to breathe for either 365 more days or 366 every 4 years. Like, that's not a fucking accomplishment. And one thing that always fucked with me was that, like, they don't really necessarily do it anymore, but on, like, Good Morning America, those morning fucking news shows, they used to always have, like, Ethel Belderstein turned 102 today, or Harold Smuckers turned... Stop fucking talking. Smuckers? Oh, they do that? Smuckers does that? Oh, yeah, so the news or Smuckers and that shit, oh, this person's 101, this person's 99, they remember the Great Depression, ooh-wee. Fucking good for them, and they just post up this picture of, like, a terrified old woman. It's blind in one eye. It looks like a cat that they'd fucking, like, put on one of those Sarah McLachlan commercials. She's trying to walk down the street, and she's not scared that she's gonna die. She's scared that she won't die anytime soon. It's like, fucking, oh, good job, Rose. You fucking continued to breathe for over a century. The most basic shit you need to do is have brain function, a fucking heart that works, and lungs that work. You don't even need that. There's iron lungs and artificial hearts. Good fucking job, man. Too bad God took your husband during the first fucking Bush administration. You've outlived all of your grandkids. Can't even tell if you shit yourself, and the only person left to help you blow out your fucking candles is that big, scary Samoan orderly, because you're definitely fucking racist. Is he really only there to make sure that a Vietnam vet doesn't have a flashback because he has so many goddamn candles? Here's a JPEG of a balloon. Why don't you go come about it, Rose? You guys like dreaming? Anybody here sleep? I don't. I like nightmares better. Well, I guess nightmares are my dreams, because my favorite dream or nightmare is one where I'm just standing in a bathroom with a kitchen knife and I proceed to stab myself in the face and neck until my flesh is hanging off in strips and my jaw is like chipped and the knife is definitely dulled, and you know, it just goes on and on until I wake up in a great mood. I'm always in a good mood because I'm prepared for the reality of the day. Good dreams, my least favorite dreams are ones where I'm happy because I have to fucking wake up from that shit. To wake up to a fucking reality where popular vote or not, 60 million people voted for a tang-hued, tiny-handed fucking literal rapist with a comb forward. If he didn't do the pot thing, he'd have a skullet, and that's metal as shit, that's fine. And yeah, I guess the only good thing that comes out of that is we'll finally get to see an inauguration speech given into one of those tiny, long Bob Barker microphones. Fucking, you have to fucking wake up to a reality where fucking, like, idiot fucking football players make millions and millions and millions of dollars to just touch each other, while fucking idiot two-tooth rednecks and fucking piece of shit New Englanders and people from Ohio just grab their swelling members and yell for their favorite sportsmen in between commercials for Hardee's and Carl Jr. that make you want to fuck their food. They want you to fuck their food. What's your name? What's your name, sir?
Me?
Yes, you, I'm pointing at you. Abraham, they want you to fuck their food. They want you to walk into a Hardee's or Carl's Jr. with a convenient location, order yourself a bacon three-way, fucking throw your shit off the fucking counter and just place it on there and drill a hole in it until you finish and make them clean it up. That's fucking terrifying. I have to wake up to a reality in which I'm not able to make actual human connections with people in a romantic sense because I'm incredibly insecure and I have a terrible sexual and romantic past, so I can't really build like anything aside from a wall. So I have to push everybody away when I get super stressed by kind of treating them like shit, like a bit indirectly, so I can't hurt them and they can't hurt me. And what the fuck is a Lunchable? What the fuck is a Lunchable? First of all, lunch is not a verb. Not a verb. Secondly, fucking pieces of bologna, American cheese, and crackers is not lunch. That is not a meal. People spend $7 to send their kids to school every day with fucking crackers and cheese. Whoa, send them some fucking wine too, or you're just gonna send them half a Go-Gurt and a Crunch Bar. Secondly, pizza Lunchables is an uncooked pizza. They are 3 small uncooked pizzas. That is not a meal. It is not a fucking meal. At least the fucking garbage food they'll give them in public schools is still actual pizza. They put that in an oven. It's warm. to a certain extent. Also, fuck the word lunchable, because that's way too close to fuckable. You're sending your kids to school with the food version of fuckable. If you want to do that, you fucking take them to Carl's Jr. Hardee's and fucking here's some leftovers. Go drill a hole in it in front of your classmates. Sick fucks. And your vote never counted. Your vote is never counted. We're not a democracy. We're a fucking republican. We're not a republic anymore. We're a corporate oligarchy. If you want real change, don't go to a voting booth. Go to Tom Cotton's house with about 100 other people, well armed, and drag him and his family outside, murder half of his family, let him keep office so he knows he can't fuck up anymore. You want fucking change, you drag him out again and say, here motherfucker, sign this bill that's gonna raise the minimum wage or whatever the fuck you believe in, or you're gonna be picking your son's skull fragments out of your shoes. And Bones has been on for 11 years. The hit Fox hour-long drama Bones has been on for 11 years. They're not done yet either. They're still making episodes of the hit Fox hour-long drama Bones, Abraham. There are 232 episodes of the TV show Bones. How many hours of Bones is that?
That's 35 years.
No, that's not, what, 35 years? Jesus Christ. How many teeth do you have? 35 years of them? How many hours of Bones is that, Stetson?
232.
It is not 232, because there's 2-hour-long season finales and fucking Christmas specials. And they're not done yet. Fucking what's even worse, even if there were 232 fucking hours of Bones, that is still 28 more hours of Bones than you have bones in your actual fucking body. Unless you get pregnant, and then you have an additional 270 bones in there, which brings your total to 476 bones, and that's fucking metal as shit. I'm fine with that. But fucking and then there's fucking there are 17,382 works of Bones fan fiction and counting on one website alone, some of which are hundreds of chapters long, and they're not done yet. There's who here has read War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Okay, so that is 570,000 words long. The third longest work of Bones fan fiction, which is still a work in progress, is 633,000 fucking words long. You have to take War and Peace and glue 2.5 Huck Finns into the margins of that goddamn book to match the monumental achievement in just stringing fucking badly spelled words together with no regard for syntax whatsoever. I'll leave you with this. Another thing I've always had a problem with is that a lot of people seem to think that women that have quote-unquote daddy issues are all quote-unquote sluts. First of all, I think that's fucking bullshit. Slut is a bullshit term used to perpetuate a bullshit double standard. And secondly, I will go down on any woman that validates me, and I fucking hate my dad. I fucking love you guys. You've been fantastic. I've been Colin Nelson. Tip for bartender. Give it up for Zach Slusher, everybody. Stick around.